What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, and we're riding that 3-star train with a little bit of a glimpse of some of the attacks that are going to come that we saw in the beginning. And yeah, we're going to do a recap of our war versus Matdrecam. And as you can see, we were able to extend our undefeated lead and streak as a 98-80 victory. We appreciated the war against Matdrecam. They used a lot of their attacks. Unfortunately, used a lot of 2-star attacks and go wipes and drag loons and things like that. But yeah, they gave us a challenge, and we appreciate that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into some really cool attacks that we had, and we're going to show the GoHos, the GoVaLos, the mass hogs, surgical hogs, and some other cool little strategies, as well as a new OP strategy that we're going to go ahead and unleash towards the end of this video. We were clan level 4 here, and this particular war has put us over the top, and we are finally clan level 5. So that's going to make things super easy going forward as far as donations, as far as being able to fill clan castles and things like that for war. It's just much better that way. So good job to all of WHF Rising. Great attacks. And again, good job to Matdrecam. So let's go ahead and get into the attacks. Let's go ahead and start things off with looking at Zito, number 14, hitting number 10 with a GoHo. Little P.E.K.K.A thrown in there. He's going to use wall breakers and bring 3 heals with him. Simple lure goes ahead and locks up top. Let's go ahead and make this thing faster as he kills the clan castle. Alright, balloon's just about to go down, so he drops the golem in there. He's going to do a spread on the wizards, drop 1 hog in there, which we see we're doing quite often. And I mean, again, look at how much value this 1 hog gets. He's completely untouched. So as long as he doesn't hit a spring trap or a bomb or both like that. Nah, but he's still got 1 for 1 and triggered a giant bomb. The second giant bomb is triggered, sends the king in there and the P.E.K.K.A to go ahead and smack down the enemy king. They do in just 1 hit. And then it's time to bust open this other compartment. And they'll just keep pounding on the walls. But yeah, at this point, it's almost about time just to go ahead and start sending in the hogs, because the double giant bomb, or kind of double giant bomb, is tripped. So he'll 3-finger the hogs in from there, send them both with heals on the right and the left hand side. There's really not anything else that's going to hurt these guys. So he'll send the rest of his hogs in from below. And they're pretty much clearing out the core. Everything's going great. Uses that last heal to go ahead and grab those last couple point of defenses. And he's got the wizards cleaning up from the top right and left. So now we're on complete cleanup mode. And yeah, it's completely wrecked. Super fast, super efficient, super good. Nice 3-star attack, Zito. Way to start us off. Oh, and the swag poison. Alright, that attack was so good, I think we're going to do another one. So let's jump down to number 11, and let's check out Zen. Go ahead and take this one out. So he's going to bring another GoHo, but he's going to bring a shattered entrance in for this one. So he's bringing 2 golems and some hogs to do the back end. He's going to go ahead and grab the lure with the hog. We're going to go anchor down, and we know the routine with this, so we'll fast forward it. Barbarians, wizards, and yeah, they all go down. There goes the balloon chasing after that barbarian. Crush it. Wizards will chase after him. 2 golems go down for that split. And we'll get a nice wide funnel on that. And you see how much trash buildings these wizards are taking out. Doing a good job with that. And he did bring a wall breaker, just 1 in there. Goes in, or a couple. He'll go ahead and bust open that core, and he has 1 more left. I'm sorry, and he'll drop his own P.E.K.K.A and then a clan castle P.E.K.K.A in there. He'll go ahead and beat down that king, and he'll heal everything back up again. The golems are kind of up. I mean, give him more hit points, And while these defenses are banging on the golem and king, he'll send some of these hogs in from the top left. And they'll get targeted a little bit, but that's all right. He'll sprinkle in some more hogs. Still has 2 more heals up, so he's doing a kind of surgical deployment. Heals these hogs up there, sprinkle in some more while these defenses are targeting the golems. I think he has 2 full golems still in the core, are tanking as well as both of his P.E.K.K.A.s. So yeah, he's got plenty of tanks. A couple of these defenses are shooting at the hogs, but mostly at the core. So, you know, it's pretty much smooth sailing, in fact, smooth flying when they get hit by the spring trap. But that's okay. These hogs will go ahead and bang on these defenses. And, yeah, it's just about over. 1 more defense left. That last heal heals them back up to full. More pigs go flying, but damage is already done. So 3 hogs to clean up. Everything else will be banging on the walls. And they'll be lagging behind the hogs. They will bang through the walls, though. No, they're going to go ahead and play a little catch-up game. So, very nice raid. Way to bring a shattered GoHo and crush that base. Good 3 stars. All right. We're going to go move down just a little bit to the plus base. So, I don't know what this is called. I call it the plus base because it looks like a plus. So, I think it's pretty common internet base, but we haven't seen a mass hog yet. So let's do a mass hog attack, and a standard send some hogs in for the lure type of thing. So he'll go ahead and hit them from below. There we go, 2 hogs just to ensure that he gets the lure, but I'm pretty sure he was trying to trigger a potential giant bomb there. That's all right. Let's go ahead and fast forward it. We'll go ahead and do the clan castle kill with barbarians and wizards. And it's a little bit sloppy there. Keep feeding those barbarians, and 1 wizard. Yes, drop another wizard. That's it. Now we got it. The other wizard just turns his back on him completely. So just a snobby wizard. Okay. So he'll go ahead and super pre-heal there. That's like, it's the future heal. So maybe for the next raid, I don't know. But the hogs will make it into there. I don't even know if they really get any of the benefit. I'm trying to look and see. Doesn't look like it. So it's a little too early on that heal. But he's still got 2 more left over. So he'll go ahead and heal it right at this spot in the top left-hand side. There we go. And his king's pounding on him, and the point defenses. Look at all the point defenses that are hitting them. Archer towers, Teslas, cannons, so many. But he'll send the last bit of hogs in from up top, and then he'll go ahead and drop his last heal down there for all these other point defenses. Very compact, so it allows you to use back-to-back heals like that. You don't have to worry about giant bombs or anything, and you can just go ahead right through the core like that. Drops the king in there on the side for some cleanup, and possibly to meet up with the enemy king, but I doubt that's going to happen. These hogs will chase the king while his back is turned. They're cowardly hogs. And yeah, it's time for cleanup. So they'll pound down the town hall, pound down the clan castle, and make their way across for the rest of the base. So there we go. There's the giant bomb. So, yep, way to go, man. Nice attack. Good 3 stars. Our number 24 hitting up their number 14. All right, let's see what is next. Let's check out. Let's check this one out. I don't think I looked at this. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and skip this. So let's go ahead and make our way down to number 16, which for some reason, I don't know, we had a hard time. No, not we. I should say me. I had a really hard time with this base. I will post another separate thing of when you deploy your GoHo completely wrong and show you what happens there. But Sen will show you what happens when you do it right. So I brought a shattered. I brought 2 golems in there, and everything went wrong with my deployment. But this is a cleanup attack, so he knows that giant bomb is there. He also knows the giant bomb is right underneath the clan castle and to the right of the far left cannon. So it's going to be a very simple cleanup for him. He uses a GoHo. Could pretty much do it with just a mass hog, but you know what? GoHo is very good too. So go ahead and take care of that clan castle. Send the golem in from the side, the wizards to go ahead and create that funnel. And wall breakers go to open up that both compartments. Wizards will go ahead and compact down to take out some of those defenses. We'll send the king and the P.E.K.K.A in there, grab some of these trash buildings as well as kill some of these defenses, and tank for these wall breakers that are being sent in to open to another compartment. So it's very good. And look at these hero. Are they going to make it hero wall breakers? Yes, they do, but they don't break open anything. So, but they're still heroes in my eyes. So it's time to send the hogs in. He'll go ahead and send these things in the bottom. He knows where the giant bomb spot is, so he'll heal it up, and they'll go ahead and trigger it right there. But they won't really benefit from the heal because they'll jump out of the heal, and he knows that's where the last giant bomb spot is, right there. So all the other hogs will follow in suit, get healed up, and then they'll go ahead and start pounding on the king and the altar and everything around it. And the king will start pounding through walls, and yeah, it's pretty much crushed. This base is completely toast by now. So we'll fast forward it. Swag healed, didn't even need to use that last heal. And it was a great raid, great cleanup, man. Good 3 stars. I think that was a 6-star attack for End This War, so fantastic. We'll go ahead and jump down 1 to number 17. We'll watch Issa go ahead and do a cleanup. We actually think we hit this base 3 times and you know, couldn't do it, but she's going to bring a mass hog here, and you know, it's triggered the giant bomb, and there's nothing really special about this base except for the fact that the trap layouts are fantastic. The spring trap layouts. Just the giant bomb placements are just hard and horrible. It's very simple to trigger and almost worthless where they are. Yeah, the spring traps are just deadly. So our other things were 2-3 finger drops, and really the way to go about this is to use a surgical. So let's go ahead and fast forward. This takes care of the clan castle. And we'll go ahead and send some hogs in from the bottom there, and 2-finger drop, but only about like 8 of them, and heal up where, well, there is no giant bomb there. There's just really spring traps there. But again, another 2-finger drop on the bottom. Hogs go flying. See that? 6 hogs go flying there. So you want to sprinkle in your hogs on each one of the corners like it's happening right now, so you don't lose that many hogs to spring traps. So again, more hogs will be sprinkled in just a second from the clan castle. The core only has those Teslas and a giant bomb, which was triggered. And then this is the last spot where the giant bomb is on the left-hand side, so there's no other dangers. No other heals are needed. More hogs go flying. And, yep, it's time to kill that last cannon, and then it's just time for cleanup. Kill the skellies, kill the king. And, yep, there we go. It'll turn on the king. And, you know, it's going to take some time to do this cleanup. There's not a lot of hogs, but that's all you need to take it to get it done. So it was a great cleanup, great attack, way to go. And it was deceivingly decent internet base that was. They actually used 2 of these same bases. So we'll show you the other one in just a second. But before that, let's check out this base, which is, yeah, this is just a pretty ugly base. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this. We haven't done a GoVaLo yet, so it's going to be a shattered entry by Zito, which I think is another 6-star attack for him. And we'll do a simple lure, pull the lure down here on the bottom, do wizards and barbarians, and go ahead and take care of them. Start the shattered was pretty compact, you know, entry. Not going to have a long, wide funnel, but we'll go ahead and send some rogue hogs in there to take care of these point defenses while they're all targeting on the golem. Again, great strategy. We'll earthquake in. The funnel is starting to be created. It's just about done. Now we'll drop the Valkyries in there, drop the king in there, and yeah, we'll get this thing going. They'll start making their way to the core. Has a heal left after that earthquake. The Valkyries do make it all the way to the core, which is good. Those hogs, I mean, those hogs are still pounding through this defense. I think they'll be taken out by that giant bomb, but that's okay. The air defenses are not quite down, but it's a good time to send the loons in there. They just need to make it right. There we go. And they need to make it right now. There we go. And yeah, everything's collapsing onto the core. The balloons have nothing else that can really hit them besides that wizard tower up top. And the minions are sprinkled in the side for those tricky little corner things, as well as a wizard. And yeah, right now we are in cleanup mode. King uses his ability to rage through the trash, and it's over. Great 3-star attack by Zito. Great 6-star war. Way to bring the GoVaLo. Jumping down just one more, we're going to look at the cleanup for the same base, that not as number 17. So we're going to see this one hit by a mass hog, but it's going to be completely different. So I just want to show you a different way to hit this base. So we knew where the giant bombs were. Go ahead and trigger that one on the left-hand side. We'll trigger the one on the bottom. So like I said, bases are wrecked. The two giant bombs are triggered, the skelly traps are triggered, everything is pretty much triggered. So the only thing we have to worry about is the spring traps in this base, which are just deadly. So we'll do the barbarian, poison, everything. There's no reason to keep that poison because the skelly traps are gone. So we can, that's a great use of that poison to kill the clan castle. And now it's time to send in the hogs. So he's going to go ahead and do a very similar deployment. I think this attack was done before. I don't know which one was done for a 17 or 19, but either way, was both a great attack. So go ahead and send them in the bottom. Hogs go flying. And still 15 more hogs are left ready to deploy. So the wizards are sent in. Great timing. They're cleaning up all on the bottom as the hogs make their way through this base. And yeah, the giant bomb is triggered by one hog, which is fantastic. And then we send almost the rest of the hogs in. There's still 2 more that are just waiting. There they go. And that last heal is used. And it's plenty of time. The king is using his ability on the bottom to break his way through. And yeah, it's almost done. These hogs are making their way throughout the base. Very little spring traps left, except that one. And as the pigs go flying. So that last hog, that hero hog, does not get to kill that Tesla. So it's all up to the king right now. And these wizards, that king needs to break through. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. He'll go ahead and take some damage from the Tesla. Take some damage as the king jumps across. He's already used his ability, so it's going to be a race to see who gets it first, and the level 10 king just demolishes that with a little help from the wizard. King's still tanking the Tesla. The wizard will go ahead and take that Tesla out, which was kind of amazing. I don't know why he took the Tesla out before the town hall, but hey, maybe they're talking to each other. Let me see. Can you see them talking? No, they look like they're just hitting. I don't know, man. Maybe they have a good plan together. So anyway, it was a good attack by Surgical Go Wipe, and a way to clean that base up also using Mass Hog. Alright, I don't even know if I should be showing you guys this. It's our new OP strategy. And yeah, it can only come from the minds of Danker, but definitely one of my favorite attacks, if not my favorite attack of the entire war. And we're going to go ahead and see Danker bring a GoBaLo. And that's not Golems, Valkyries, and Loons. No, it's a GoBaLo. So what is that, you ask? Well, let's go ahead and see. He'll go ahead and lure that giant bomb, trigger the giant bomb, and lure down to the bottom. Do a wide split with his golem, and go ahead and start to create the funnel to send his king in there. He'll bring some wall breakers, and also he'll go ahead and earthquake to the core. So we'll open that entire core up after these little wall breakers are sent in, and they'll go ahead and bust open the wall, and the golem will be sent in, and he will trigger the last giant bomb spot. Now check this out. So for those of you that are not really familiar with it, the king has an ability, and everybody knows that, but what the ability does is not only rages the king up and spawns barbarians and rages those barbarians, but it also, any barbarians that are within that rage aura or area will also be raged up. So what happens when you bring a clan castle full of max barbarians that can hit for over 50 points of 50 DPS? Well, and also you rage them up to double that and hit for 100 plus times 25, you're doing 2,500 damage per hit. So you'll see these buildings go down like crazy here. And I just love this. So he'll go ahead and send the barbarians after. Look at this. Send the stream of barbarians in there. And they'll go ahead and send the heal just for these little splash damage things, and then raise them up. And look at that. Town Hall goes down. Archer Tower down. Archer Tower down. Clan Castle down. Air defense is down. And there's only one more air defense left. And it's time to send the loons in at this point. The loons only have to worry about that Tesla and the Wiz Tower. And, one barbarian, two barbarians go flying. The Wiz Tower is taken down, the Tesla's down, and now that's all she wrote for this base. A couple of barbarians still alive. The only thing the barbarians have to worry about is the splash damage from the mortar and obviously giant bombs. So this would not work if there was a core full of giant bombs. But it knows that there isn't. They were already triggered by that golem. And it was just a fantastic, fantastic raid. Something you don't see ever, I don't think, is a GoBaLo, the new OP strategy, golems, barbarians, and loons. So doing the cleanup right now, and it was an amazing 3-star attack. I think 6-star victory for Danker. And the only reason why I say that is, how do you follow up an attack like that? Well, with another Danker attack. So let's jump down one, and we're going to go ahead and see another GoBaLo, because you can't get enough of it. So same thing, we'll go ahead and trigger that giant bomb, and also the lure. Luring from the left-hand side, go use the poison, and do the Clan Castle kill. Bring an earthquake in to crush open that core, split wide split and funnel with those two golems, shattered entry, and go ahead and use that earthquake. Go ahead and clean all the trash in from the wizards to get those that king to move in the center. Drops the wall breakers to open up that one compartment, even though it was partially open. And then, yep, it's time to do the same thing. Compact core means no giant bombs. So that's a great time to send in the long train of barbarians. So the king will reach his way in there. We'll go ahead and rage them up in just a second after the heal is dropped. There we go. And now it's time to crush through everything. Just like termites, they'll go through these buildings like crazy. Clan Castle dead, air defense gone, Archer Tower gone, Archer Tower gone. So the core is completely crushed. Loons are sent in as soon as that rage went in from the king. And they only have to worry about a few point defenses that the golem is tanking and the king is tanking also. Tesla is going to go down, and as soon as that Tesla goes down, there's nothing else that can bother these balloons except for potential traps. So he'll go ahead and do cleanup. There's a little bit of traps there. And yeah, this is completely all she wrote for this base. So great 6-star war attack for Danker. Way to bring the GoBaLo, bringing the new OP strategy into WHF Rising. Alright, so it's going to be tough to follow up those two attacks with the GoBaLo with another one, but we're going to show one more. It's going to be a surgical attack by Isabeau, and she's going to get a 6-star war here. Get 3 stars against this particular base, and I wanted to show it because it's a great example of surgical as well as beating a common internet base. I don't know what it's called. It's like the star base, but she'll go ahead and send the hogs in to number 1, get the lure, and number 2, trip that giant bomb. There's only 2 more giant bombs left, and there's only a few places where they can be. So we'll go ahead and speed up the Clan Castle kill. We'll drop the poison, wait for a little bit for that balloon to go down, and then use barbarians and wizards, and go ahead and take care of that dragon. As soon as the dragon goes down, it's time to start deploying the hogs, and we'll do it in a semi-sprinkling in fashion, and kind of clockwise, but with a little bit of the counterclockwise there. They'll use that first heal on the the giant bomb, so there's only one more giant bomb spot left, which will be triggered right here. So it'll heal that giant bomb spot, has still one more heal left over. Those hogs will go ahead and trigger that giant bomb. and we'll use that last final heal to get everybody in the core and heal all the hogs up while the king's chasing after them. Some hogs go flying, but that's okay. Two more defenses left, or three, sorry, a whiz tower and a cannon. But I mean, with an army of hogs there, that's really not going to be a big deal at all. So we'll finish that last defense. That cannon will go down. Now it's just time to go ahead and do some cleanup. So a great war is a great 6-star war for you, and a great attack on this base. And you know, hopefully you were able to see some cool strategies and ways to deploy them and to beat some common internet bases. So go ahead, take it, and go get those 3 stars.